Today we're making a classic toad in the hole and serving it with a rich caramelised onion gravy. This is a classic British dish and it's made by cooking pork sausages in Yorkshire pudding batter. It's super easy to make and this one serves at least 4 people, so it's perfect for a midweek meal. We're also going to be making a homemade caramelised onion gravy, which cooks while the toad in the hole is in the oven. Here's how we make it. First we need to make the Yorkshire pudding batter. To do this we're going to crack 6 large eggs into a measuring jug, then use a board pen to mark what the volume is on the side. We're measuring the flour and milk by volume, so this will come in handy in just a minute. Next we're going to place the eggs into a mixing bowl, then we're going to fill the measuring jug up with plain flour up to the line that we drew on a second ago. The flour gets added into the eggs and then we whisk it by hand until smooth. This is the best way to make a Yorkshire pudding batter without any lumps. Next we're going to fill the jug up with the same volume of liquid. We're using 3/4 milk and 1/4 cold water. This makes a lighter, crispier Yorkshire pudding, but you could use just milk if you'd prefer. Then we're going to gradually whisk the liquid into the batter. Once mixed, the batter should be smooth and the consistency of double cream. Once all the milk's been added in, I like to give the bowl a quick scrape down with a spatula and then a final whisk just to get rid of any last lumps. Then the batter needs to rest in the fridge for at least a couple of hours before we cook it. If you've got the time, overnight works best. When we're ready to cook the toad in the hole, we're going to take the batter out of the fridge, give it another quick whisk and then season well with salt and pepper. Then we'll let it sit at room temperature whilst we preheat the oven. You need quite a high oven temperature for Yorkshire pudding, so we're going to be cooking ours at 220 degrees Celsius or 428 degrees Fahrenheit. Once our oven's up to temperature, we're going to take a 9" by 13" roasting tin and place in 2 tablespoons of goose fat and 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Feel free to just use veg oil if you'd prefer. We're going to place the tin into the oven and let it preheat for 15 to 20 minutes until the fats are smoking hot. Then we're going to carefully add in 8 good quality pork sausages. The tin gets placed back into the oven and we cook the sausages for 10 to 12 minutes until browned. I'm going to flip the sausages over halfway through so that they colour evenly. Now that the sausages have taken on some colour, we need to work quickly to keep the heat in the tray and the fats. So we're going to make sure that all the sausages are evenly spaced apart and not touching the sides of the tin. Then we're going to pour the Yorkshire pudding batter around the sausages. Then we're going to immediately place the tin back into the oven and bake the toad in the hole for 30 to 35 minutes until it's well risen and a deep golden brown. Make sure not to open the oven door for at least half an hour, otherwise the pudding will sink. Whilst the toad in the hole is baking, we can get on with our caramelised onion gravy. Or if you prefer, you can make this ahead of time and then reheat it to serve. So first we're going to take 2 white onions, peel them, cut them in half and then slice them thinly. Red onions and shallots will also work. This recipe makes more than enough onion gravy, so feel free to make half the amount if you'd prefer. Next we're going to place a large pan over a low heat, add in a tablespoon of veg oil and let it heat up for a minute or 2. Then we're going to add in the sliced onions and a generous pinch of sea salt and then cook, stirring regularly until the onions are caramelised. This will take at least 15 minutes and you'll know when the onions are done when they're a deep golden brown. You can't really rush this process, so don't be tempted to turn the heat up. Make sure to keep stirring the onions as well so they don't catch on the pan. So after around 15 minutes, your onion should look something like this. So then we're going to add in a tablespoon of caster sugar and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Then we're going to continue cooking the onions for another 3 to 4 minutes until they're sticky and a deep golden brown. Next we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of finely chopped thyme and 300 ml of red wine. A good quality wine is best, but don't worry about using something expensive. So now we need to increase the heat to medium-high and cook the wine out for 4 to 5 minutes until it's reduced into a sticky glaze. Then we're going to pour in a litre of beef stock and then bring it to the boil. I use 2 Knorr stock pots dissolved in boiling water, but homemade stock will work as well. Once the gravy is boiling, we're going to gradually add in gravy granules until it's thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Or thicker if you'd prefer. You could use a cornflour slurry instead, but I find that gravy granules are a lot easier. I ended up using around a tablespoon of gravy granules. To finish our gravy, we're going to stir in a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and 60 grams of unsalted butter. This gives it a nice glossy finish. Then we just need to season the gravy to taste with salt and pepper. If you're waiting for your toad in the hole to cook, you can keep your gravy warm over a low heat. If you've made your gravy ahead of time, let it cool down, store it in the fridge, and then reheat on the stove to serve. So after around 35 minutes, the toad in the hole is ready to come out the oven. The Yorkshire pudding should have risen well, and the sausages will be cooked through. So we're going to serve it straight away. To do this, I'm going to use a metal spatula to cut the Yorkshire pudding into portions and then scoop it out the tin. You could use a knife to do this, but I prefer a spatula so it doesn't mark the tin. Then it's time to plate up. This is really easy to do, just place portions of the toad in the hole onto plates and then top with a generous amount of the caramelised onion gravy. Toad in the hole goes well with mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, or some fresh veg. And that's how you make a classic toad in the hole with caramelised onion and red wine gravy. The full written recipe for this dish and those of other dinner recipes can be found on my blog, saltbuttersmoke.com. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another recipe.